Jonathan Ross.
Hello and welcome to Penn and Teller Fool Us, where aspiring magicians attempt to outwit two of the biggest stars in the history of magic. The tension backstage among the magicians is incredible. You could cut the atmosphere with a knife. Well, I say cut it, you could actually saw it in two, then put it back together again. To succeed tonight, our acts must outwit two of the greatest magicians of all time. How best to describe them? Well, if they'll excuse the associated imagery, one is loud and proud, the other is silent but deadly. It is, of course, Penn and Teller! Crowd ready to see some top-drawer magic this evening. Let's just remind them, you haven't seen any of the performances we're about to witness.
We've not seen Jack.
OK, we know that you know how to do so much magic, so many of the illusions. Is it easier to fool you, do you think, or is it really a big challenge? I mean, how hard is it for these guys?
Well,
how hard is it going to be?
Everybody we've seen so far in the other shows is really good. So I think it is a challenge to fool us, but they're up to it. So we're scared.
I haven't seen all of the performances tonight. I've seen a couple of them. I hope you're feeling generous, because I think you are going to be paying for some flights to Vegas.
OK.
I'm just saying right now. Go and take your seats.
Well,
Mr. Penn and Teller, ladies and gentlemen. You got a great view? You want to polish those glasses?
All clean.
OK, we're good to go. Let's get on with it and meet our first contender.
Pff the Magic Dragon.
My name's Pff the Magic Dragon. I used to live by the sea, but I've just moved to southeast London. I'm a dragon who does magic. I've always been destined to be a magician. Pff, the chartered accountant dragon, doesn't really have the same ring to it. This is Mr. Piffles. There you go. Penn's got Teller. I've got Mr. Piffles. Mine's probably cheaper to feed, actually. Yeah, we've got a great working relationship. I work for the money, for the gold, obviously, and he works for the biscuits. He's like a dragon's best friend. If that best friend pooed all over your house. Yeah, the trick I'm about to do is quite legendary, basically. It goes back, 10, 50,000 years to the beginning of Magic Dragon time. I think I can fool Penn and Teller. Put it this way, if I can't fool Penn and Teller, I'm not a real Magic Dragon.
We love variety on this show, so we auditioned the many hundreds of Magic Dragon and performing dog acts out there, and we picked the very best one. Will you please welcome Pff?
Good evening. My name's Pff the Magic Dragon. You might have heard of my older brother. Steve. Welcome to my show, Pifftacular. I'm Pff. This is my tacular. £500. This is Mr. Piffles. £900. Hang on, I think I'm going to sneeze. £75. So I'm going to do a card trick, because dragons love card tricks. And kidnapping princesses. What's your name, princess?
Stacey.
Stacey? Really? All right, my wife's called Stacey. Well, we're not really married. In fact, we've only just met. kidding. I'm only kidding. You haven't got a chance. Please give Stacey a huge round of applause as she joins you on stage. Stacey, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have any playing cards, Stacey? Do you have any playing cards? Stacey, come here. Hold out your hands like you're going to catch a baby. Right, it's face. Very good. I'm going to deal the cards down. It's your job to tell me to stop. Whenever you like, Stacey, you call out stop. I will stop dealing the cards.
Stop.
Just there, you sure?
Yeah.
Give you one chance to change your mind?
Nope.
That's a shame. Okay, Stacey, I have a pen. I'd like you to write your name nice and neatly in the little white space in the top of the card just there. Your name nice and neatly. I'll do a little magic trick for the audience. Little magic trick. Vanish. Lovely work, Stacey. We're going to show the audience what cards you chose. The Jack of Spades. A round of applause as she retakes her seat. Stacey, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Stacey could have changed her mind, but she chose a Jack of Spades. Before the show, I did make a prediction. So for the first time, could we please reveal my prediction? So basically, Stacey was wrong. You weren't even close. But if I could really do magic, it would look a bit like this.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart, a heart that needs tender care. It knows that you won't be there to share me. It's easy to be alone with a dream, a silly one, and you not fading away. And how I'll get through today, I just don't know.
Let's predict the nine.
How confident are you? Do you think they would have seen that kind of act before?
I don't think we'll have seen this kind of act before.
No, I don't know.
Just got a little hair on your shoulder.
All right.
I'll get him for you. There you go. He's a bad boy. He says he's very sorry.
Very sweet.
Yeah, he
There's
does
a lot of
look sorry,
sweetness
yes.
in this.
There you go.
I love
you can
the...
have him as a present.
Can I
There
have
you
him?
go. Oh, I get shy.
I get nothing. I get nothing. Quite an annoying dragon. OK. I was on your side up till now. I'm going to interrupt them in a minute because I don't want them to go on for too long.
No problem. It's fine.
Is this dragon food? Is this...
Yeah, dragons love bananas.
Do they really? I didn't know that.
Right, want to buy?
I don't think I should buy another dragon's banana.
It's not really done, is it?
Not really.
Not done.
Let's find out whether Penn and Teller know how you did it or whether you fooled them.
Now, may I call you Piff?
Yeah, Mr. Piff.
Mr. Piff. Well, we know how you did the sparks on the sneeze.
Magic Dragon style.
Oh, I'm sorry. We all... We have never seen the trick where one signed card turns into another, ever. The fact that the card is signed, even though you're in a stupid dragon suit, is a really really good trick. We think that the Jack of Spades was over the top of the Nine of Hearts, and you had her sign above it, and then you just peeled it off.
I can say you're close.
He's gonna draw something.
Okay.
Because, but,
Am I allowed to show Mr. Piffles, or should I cover his eyes for this? I'm just gonna put the dog to Jonathan for your own safety.
Okay.
Just, you know.
I'm gonna go talk to a magic dragon.
Nice. Yeah, okay, I could give you that. If I wasn't a magic dragon, I would give that one a go.
You didn't fool them, did you, Piff?
I don't think so.
You didn't fool them, but you came pretty close, and we all loved it, didn't we? It was a great performance.
Wonderful.
It was good work, Teller. Great work, Penn. Mr. Piffle, I'm going to hand you back this lovely boy. One thing, though, and I'm sure I speak for many of you here, is I'm a little disappointed we didn't see more of Mr. Piffle, aren't you? I mean, I got excited when you came, Mr. Piffle. Does he do any magic?
He does do one thing.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we?
Yes.
We'd love to see it.
This might fool you, actually.
It's time for a break, but we'll be right back with more contenders and Penn and Teller themselves performing right here on this stage. Don't go away. Welcome back to Fool Us, where the best current magicians perform to try and win a spot in Vegas by fooling Penn and Teller. So let's meet our next contender.
Damien O'Brien.
Hi, I'm Damien. I'm 25. The style of magic I perform is close-up with a street-styled edge. It's a lot different to most magicians. The reactions I get are fantastic. Lift your hand right up now and have a look where it's actually happening. Oh! That was... You know, I've managed to do magic for like 50 Cent. I've done magic for like the Beckhams, the whole of the England football team. The reactions I get, they're just the same as everyone else. I've got a trick what I've been working on now for quite a while, which is absolutely fantastic. I hope it will do the job, but you know, I'm not going to be nervous about performing in front of them either. I'm just going to look at them like the normal people, and I think that's the best way to get through it.
As he just said, he fooled the England football team. That's not hard. Wayne Rooney's still wondering where his nose is. He thinks he's talking away with him. Will you please welcome Mr. Damien O'Brien?
To help me out tonight, I'd like you all to give a warm welcome and a big round of applause for your host of the evening, Mr. Jonathan Ross.
Thank you. Hello. Good to see you.
First thing tonight, what I'd like you to do, pick out a beautiful, glamorous assistant for us.
Beautiful,
make us look
glamorous.
good.
Just so pick up someone. You're also attractive. I can't really... Who would like to do it? Which of the ladies here would like to do it? You put a hand up? Put your hand up, there's a few. OK, let's go. I'm going to put that first hand up, this lady here. What's your name, by the way?
Julia.
OK, it's Julia, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Julia. I hope it's OK.
Hey, Julia. Come around, take a seat.
Do you need me anymore? OK.
OK, guys. So tonight, you notice I've got a few things in front of you. First off, what any magician will always carry with them, a couple of decks of cards. Second object, actually a friend told me to bring this tonight. They said it's really good at fooling Penn and Teller, so I actually brought an envelope tonight. But inside that envelope is one prediction, and I'm not going to touch the envelope. I'm not going to open it. Last object, there's no real reason for it other than, in case they say I don't fool them. It's a knife. I'm just kidding. First things first tonight, let's take the knife. We'll leave it there, okay? So that way, if I try to get into that envelope, you're gonna see it. Now, ladies first, what I'd like you to do, pick a deck, red or blue?
Go for the red.
I want the red, okay. What we're gonna do with the red deck, okay? Let me just show you as well, the cards, just so you can verify this. All the cards are different,
Yes.
okay? What I want you to do is take out a card, but I don't want you to look at it. I just want you to lay it face down, so that way I can't see it, you can't see it. Just reach in,
Whenever
take
I
one
want.
out. Yep, whenever you want. Okay, just place it face down, okay? And what I do, I'll put these back just so I can't make any sneaky switches or anything like that, okay? So that's Julia's prediction, guys, okay? I'm not going to touch that. Is that fair?
That's great.
So, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
Blue deck of cards, okay?
Lovely.
As you can see again, all different here.
All different cards, whole
Okay.
pack.
Brilliant. We'll stick them back in here. What I'd like you to do is pick any number between 1 and 52.
Okay, okay.
What is it?
Well,
I'm not that good.
you want to tell?
Yeah, tell me.
Do you want to tell everyone?
Tell everyone.
7.
7. There's no possible way I could know that you was going to pick 7 tonight.
I don't think so.
Okay? And, you know, all the cards here are different. You saw that at the beginning.
I saw they were all, it's a whole
Yep,
pack of
it's,
cards.
oh, missed a couple there. What I want you to do is just count down 7 cards for me.
From the
Okay?
top,
Yeah,
yeah?
we do it from the top, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And just lay the 7th card there for me.
This one here, yeah?
Yep. Okay, you could have picked any number from 1 to 52. You could have
I
said
could
1,
have
you
done.
could have said 10, anything. There's no way I was going to know you was going to pick 7.
No.
Okay? Now, you could have taken a card from anywhere you wanted. You got to see they're all different.
That's right.
Is that fair?
Yeah, I think so. I can't,
Okay,
I saw no
Julia, what I
funny
want you to do
business.
is just now turn over your card. Have a look. And show it right up to the audience, guys. Show your card. Okay, now, you guys could have picked, as I said, it's quite weird. You've picked from anywhere you liked. You could have picked any number.
Yeah.
And I made one prediction before we came out tonight. And inside this envelope, just so you can see, it's 1 card.
Let's hear it for Julia, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Damien, nice work. No idea how you did that. Let's go around the front here. We'll have a chat here. Penn Teller, already deep in thought. Now, you do street magic mainly, don't you?
Yeah, I do a lot of sort of street magic. Close up is my best.
Do you always get it right in the street, or when you're up close with people, is it easier for them to see the workings of what you're doing?
No, no, that's the great thing I love about close-up magic, because it's right in front of them and often in their own hands.
Penn Teller, stop ignoring me. Okay.
This is one of my personal favorite methods in magic. It is terrific, it is beautiful, and it is the reason that close-up magic, to me, is so much more interesting than stage magic. I will tell you a few things that are great. The stab through the card is absolutely legit. That card is there from the beginning.
Yep.
I will tell you that the force you did on Julia is a wonderful force, and your handling of Julia was really beautiful. She had no sense. You didn't bully her. You didn't push her.
Can I
and it was
interrupt you? Because
beautiful.
I know
Yes.
you don't want to give too much away with the jargon, but when you say he's just handled Julia, the rest of us, we'd love that to be just expand on a bit, just so she doesn't try and sue us afterwards. I mean, you didn't feel handled in any way, did you?
No,
And
no,
yet he
no, no.
handled you.
Now, on Jonathan, that was a fabulous trick, and I'm going to have to ask you honestly, there were other ways that Jonathan thing could have gone, and things went very well for you. Is that correct?
You can say that, yeah.
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 Yeah, things went very, very well for you. So what we've got is 2 tremendous card forces, and doing that face-up is really astonishing and really great.
And hang on.
And you're handling of all the people.
There are 3 of us in this marriage, and one of us doesn't know what's happened there.
Okay.
So I was part of this in some
Well, you were part of this. You were part of this in that there's this wonderful thing called multiple outs. That if he were to do this trick 5 more times in different rooms with different people, it would probably be a little bit different. All he had to do was finesse you, and you played right into his hands. You are the perfect patsy.
But he's 25. He's only just started shaving. How did he get the better of it? Are you happy to accept they knew what you did?
It was just an honour to perform for these guys, you know, so I'm happy.
It's great. Well, you know what? You performed for them, but you also performed for all of us, and we loved it, didn't we?
Yes, it was
incredible. Really had a great time as well. I loved it. I don't know how you did it. Damien, I hope we see you again. Damien, ladies and gentlemen, what a great performer. Come and say hi. Nicely done. Good stuff. That was great. Everyone knows that they know what they're talking about, and everyone now knows I'm an idiot. OK. Don't go away. We have got loads more brilliant magic coming up here on Fool Us. See you shortly. We've had a great evening so far. We've got more to come. It's time now to meet our next performer.
David Masters.
Hi, my name is David Masters, and I'm an illusionist from Kent. After watching the first show, it really inspired me to go away and think of something original that I could bring to the stage. I went right away back to the drawing board, watched every illusionist I could, just to try and find that original angle and original effect that I could create that nobody had seen before. I've been working on this illusion over the 5 or 6 months. Many sleepless nights. I can't even remember what sleep is. I just hope it's worth it on the night. I would say there is an element of danger to the illusion. Chains, spikes, even flames, fire. If just one of those things goes wrong, I could be in trouble. Do I think I could fool Penn and Teller? I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could fool Penn and Teller.
Please really welcome David Masters. Good luck, sir.
How's things?
They're very good, thank you. I've got a slight inner thigh strain, but apart from that, everything's fine.
That's good, but before we actually get started, can I invite Penn and Teller up here on stage as well, please? Can you come this side, please?
This side? Yes.
Jonathan, come over here. Don't be frightened. What's going to happen in just a moment is I will get inside this metal box. The box will be lifted up into the air whilst I'm shackled inside. I will be shackled from my wrists. Those shackles will have chains going from my wrists through the sides of the box to be controlled by both you, Penn, and you, Teller, at all times.
Okay.
David.
Yes.
If the trick is how the box raises, they can see the chains.
I knew I should have painted them black, right? Okay. Teller, can I ask you to come this side, please? You're going to be in charge of this chain. Jonathan, can I just move you over here a bit further back? Now, Jonathan, can I ask you to please take a seat?
Good luck, David. David, we're all rooting for you. Have you fallen? Masters, ladies and gentlemen. What a spectacular illusion. David, that was great. I particularly like the bit that you're up there in the box, or at least that's what I imagine, and then they come out and they set the spikes, which is bad enough, on fire. I think if you're going to land on it, it'd be bad enough you're sitting on a spike and it's burning as well. I mean, it's like just added torment.
It gets pretty warm in there. It does get pretty warm.
It's a tricky routine, I'm sure. I mean, it looks spectacular. We loved it. I loved all the dressing around it. I loved the music there. Presumably, this doesn't go wrong. Is it safe? 100% safe for you?
It's not 100% safe. Things can go wrong. We had a bit of a close call in rehearsals, but luckily, I'm unscathed this time.
You're holding one piece. Okay.
Just about.
It's a good sign, ladies and gentlemen, that Teller is scribbling away, because normally, if they know it, they chat a little bit, I get the feeling they do. If Teller gets his notebook out, normally it means they're guessing. OK? That's what it normally means.
That's what I'm hoping.
Let's find out. Am I right? Are you guessing, or do you know?
We're guessing a little bit, but I want to say, first of all, we live in Las Vegas, Nevada. So you know that's a really bad sign for you. Because you know that we know that when someone puts a mask on or has someone with a mask on stage or a motorcycle helmet or a full-size chicken suit or Elvis sideburns, that at some point there's going to be a switch. So we were ready for you to do it so we could watch you do it. Teller will also whisper a little something to you about the way you got out of there to get off stage, and I think we'll probably have a pretty good idea, but I'll let you two confer while I go over here and talk to Jonathan.
Are you confident that Teller's got it?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Did Teller get it, or did you get it?
Actually, I think we, we're from Vegas.
You got it
so this is the kind of act that's done, actually, over the Strip in Vegas. It was done very unsuccessfully by a magician a little while ago.
Really? So this is being done better here, then?
No, well, it's being done much better here.
So David would be, he's good enough to play Vegas.
Of course, there's no doubt about it.
Whether or not he'll get there on his own steam or via you, we'll find out now. OK, so, David, Teller's whiskey. Number one is his voice as deep and manly as people say it is?
It was very low, deeper than Penn.
Surprisingly, it vibrates in your ear, doesn't it?
It was, yeah, it's good.
And so, did he nail it? Have they get it, or did you fool them?
They have got me on this one.
They got you.
Did a great job, man. Great job.
Nice stuff. Congratulations. Well done, Penn and Teller, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, join in saying congratulations to David Masters. You didn't fool them, but it was great. We loved it. David Masters, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some other great performers, though, for you, so don't go away. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Fool Us. Well, so far this evening, we've seen some tremendous acts, but not one of them managed to fool Penn and Teller. And that's no reflection on them, because they were terrific. It just shows that you guys really know your stuff. But let's hear it for all the acts so far this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Because they were great, weren't they? And they fooled us, no problem. So let's get straight on now, meeting our next act.
Soma.
I'm the current world champion of magic, so check this out. My name is Soma. I'm 26 years old. I'm a magician from Budapest, Hungary. I specialize in modern stage magic. You know, something different, something new, something unique. I like to surprise people. Have you ever seen a miracle? I love the fact that in stage magic, you can combine tricks with theater arts. Every time I go on stage and when they announce me and they say, welcome the current world champion of magic, there is a pressure. You know, I have to live up to the expectations, which isn't easy. I think pressure is necessary at every show. A little stage fright always helps. The bigger the pressure, the bigger the payoff can be. Tonight I'm here to represent Hungary, to show people what Hungarian magicians are like. It'd be great to come home and tell everybody that I did fool Penn and Teller. Hello? Is it the Penn and Teller show? Sure, yeah, I can fool you.
I'll tell you how you know when you have made it in show business. It's when you are known by only one name. We've got Penn, we've got Teller, there's Madonna, there's Elvis, there's Prince, there's Jedward. Well, now another joins their ranks. Will you please welcome Soma?
Hello?
Hi, honey.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
How are you?
Good. Listen, Could you hold on for 1 second? Hello?
Hi there. Mike.
Hey, Mike. Listen, I'm on the other line with Susan right now. Huh? Sweetie, I'm gonna have to call you. Hold on for 1 second. Hello? Thank you, but not interested.
Soma, are you there?
Penn Teller, you've seen Soma perform. Do you know how he did what he was doing?
Well, first of all, I'll ask you. I don't know whether you intended to delight us or to fool us, or both, because I'll tell you, you delighted us. We all know the trick from the Wizard of Oz, famously, where the Tin Man does the lean shoes act. I've always thought that lean shoes in a context and with an idea were just beautiful and startling and terrific, and Michael Jackson's use in one of his videos is wonderful. I like your use better than both of those others put together.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Unfortunately for the actual name of this show, Fool Us, we do a torn and restored newspaper in our act. Teller does sleight of hand of productions and vanishes and so on. So a lot of those moves we were able to follow. You certainly are a master magician, because although we knew how everything was done, we didn't see how anything was done. So you delighted us with this.
That's about as good as it can get, I think. Soma, thank you so much. It was fabulous. Soma, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. A great performance. Thank you, sir. That was fabulous. After the break, it is time for, and this is often my favourite part of the show, Penn and Teller will perform for the night right here, and they will fool us with no problems whatsoever. See you shortly. Don't go away. To fool us. Now, the moment that I most look forward to every week. It's time for the stars of the show to get up here and show us how easy it is for them to fool us, and they will. It's guaranteed. Please welcome Penn and Teller.
We're going to feature Teller tonight, and I'm going to pick someone from the audience here. Let's go back a little further than usual. How about you? Would you come up here, please? Right up here, please. I don't need to know your name. He's not going to talk to you. Right up here. Teller will take him here. Jonathan, join me. Get a good seat over here.
Hey, maybe I could join you and try and work out how this is done.
Good thinking.
Teller and Penn, ladies and gentlemen. That's quite something, isn't it? That's remarkable. I'm going to phone the local pet shop to see if they'll make an offer for that job lot of Goldfish. Hopefully you'll be back to see us here next time on Fool Us. I think I know how that was done. I'm going to show you. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.